Good morning, students. Today's our topic is coordinates of a point in a plane. In the previous chapter, we studied Cartesian system or Cartesian plane. So today's topic is how to find the coordinates of a point in a plane. So let us draw a Cartesian plane. X-axis and y-axis. This is the origin O. Let P be a point in the plane. So consider a point P in the Cartesian plane. Then how to find its coordinates? You draw two perpendiculars. Perpendicular PM on OX and perpendicular PN on OY and perpendicular PM on OY. Draw PM perpendicular on OX and PN perpendicular on OY. PN M perpendicular on OX and PN perpendicular on OY. Now, you measure the distance PM, measure this distance PM. Let this distance be Y, Let the distance be Y. Units, Y, units. Unit can be centimeter, it can be meter. And measure the distance PN. Let this distance be X. Let this distance be X. This. Now, if we take X, X is the distance of point P from Y-axis. This X, it's the distance of this point P from Y-axis. This distance of point P from Y-axis, it is known as abscissa. We call it as abscissa. Abscissa. And it is known as X coordinate. It is known as X coordinate. So that means distance of point P from Y-axis is known as abscissa or X coordinate. Here in this case the X coordinate we have kept it as X. So here X coordinate is X. And distance of point P from X-axis, this distance from X-axis, it is known as Y coordinate. We call this distance as Y coordinate. Or simply we call it as ordinate. We call it as ordinate. So here the ordinate is Y. Now distance of a point from X-axis is called Y coordinate. Or simply ordinate. So here the ordinate or Y coordinate is Y. And when we write the coordinates of point P, then coordinates of point P is equal to, we first write the abscissa, then write the ordinate. What is abscissa here? We have kept this as x, and then ordinate, it is y. So coordinate of point P is xy, so we can say that coordinates of point P is x and y. This is how we find the coordinates of a point in a plane. We simply draw two perpendiculars, one on x-axis and one on y-axis, then measure the distance. This distance from y-axis, it is known as abscissa, and distance from x-axis, it is known as y-coordinate. If the abscissa here is x and y-coordinate is y, then the coordinates of this point P is x and y. Clear? You pause the video and note it down. Now, let's move to exercise 5.1. Let's move to exercise 5.1 for NCERT, and for CBSE it will be 3.1. Exercise 5.1 for NCERT and 3.1 for CBSE. Question number 1. It is given that in your study room, a table lamp is placed on your study table. A table lamp is placed on your study table. You have to describe its position to another person. Describe its position to another person. How to describe the position of table lamp to another person? Let me draw a sketch here. Let this be your tabletop. Let this be your tabletop. And a table lamp placed here. Table lamp is placed here. You have to describe the position of this table lamp to another person, to your friend. If you look at this tabletop, this we can say it is the front edge. It is the front edge. This is the back edge. This is the left edge. And this is the right edge. Now, you choose this front edge as x-axis and this left edge as y-axis. Then draw perpendiculars from this table lamp on the front edge and the left edge. Now, You draw perpendiculars from the table lamp on the front edge and on the left edge. Measure this perpendicular distance from the left edge. Let it be a centimeter. Let it be a centimeter. And measure this distance from the front edge. Let it be b centimeter. So let the abscissa be a centimeter and the ordinate be y centimeter. Then the table lamp is a centimeter from left edge and b centimeter from front edge. Therefore, position of the table lamp is a and b. A centimeter from the left edge and b centimeter from the front edge. This is how we can locate the position of the table lamp placed on your tabletop. Pause the video and note it down. Now question number 2. Question number 2. In your question number 2, a straight plan is given having two main streets which cross each other in the center of the city at right angles. Let this be the main street from north to south direction, and this be the another street, main street in east-west direction. Both the streets cross each other at right angles here. This is the cross point. Then 5 more streets run parallel to the street which is in the direction north-south and to the street which is in the direction of east-west at a distance of say 200 meters at a distance of 200. So that means the distance between two streets is 200 meters. So to draw 200-meter street is not possible. Let us take the scale. Let us take the scale as 1 centimeter is equal to 200 meters. So at 1 centimeter, you mark the points. And here from 1 centimeter, and draw parallel streets. And from here, you also draw parallel streets. This is street number 1. This is street number 2. This is street number 3. This is 4 and this is 5. This is street number 1. This is street number 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are 5 parallel streets. Then the question says, locate the second street. Locate the second street from north-south direction and fifth street from east-west direction. If we take east-west direction, this direction, the fifth street is this. This is the fifth street. This street. This is the fifth street. And second street is this. Then locate the point here. This is the second street and fifth street. Second street from north to south direction and fifth street from east to west direction. This is the street here. This is second street from north to south direction. Fifth street from east to west direction. This is the street. Now, second is street 4-3. Fourth north-south direction. Fourth street in the north-south direction. And third street in the east-west direction. Fourth street from north-south direction. Fourth street north-south direction. That means north-south direction, fourth street. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a street. This is a street. This street. Let me mark it here. And third street. This street. 1, 2, 3. From east-west direction. This street. Let me mark here. Then the street 4 and 3. 4 and 3 means this street. 4 and 3. Fourth from north to south direction and third from east to west direction. This is the street. Then the street third and fourth. Third in the north-south direction and fourth in the east-west direction. Third north-south. North-south direction, third means this. Means this street. Third street. This. And fourth from east-west direction. East-west direction, fourth street means this. This street. This street. They cross each other here. This is third and fourth street. All the 3 streets are unique. They are separate. They are unique. This is how to locate the cross streets. Second and fifth, third and fourth, and fourth and third. This is the completion of exercise 5.1. So in the next video, we will discuss exercise 5.2 and exercise 5.3 for NCERT and 3.2 and 3.3 for CBSE. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.